All right. Woohoo! Stop swinging. Hello everyone. Welcome to another Flopper Favorite Friday. I'm Dragon, and this is my series where I just give you guys a little overview of some gear that I've used and just my experience with it. So let's just dive right into this. I have finally caught a break in the northeast weather. It's not raining today, at least not yet. It is a little buggy though. But so I figured I'd use this opportunity to get out of the house and get out into the woods and bring you guys along with me. So today's piece of gear is actually something that I didn't purchase directly, but I have a paid subscription to the Cairn box, and this is an item I received through that subscription. Now, this is the LuminAID 2-in-1 Solar Charger Max. It's inflatable, which I'm not going to inflate it fully, but if you just pull the air valve out, you can pull it out and just kind of see. So this thing is, I want to say $50 retail. It has 3 brightness settings, low, medium, and high, and then a 4th setting that is a strobe. So I'll show you those now. Which I know it's a little hard to see out today with it being a little brighter out. I'm not sure what the power of the solar panel is. I don't recall that at the moment. But you can charge the unit through the solar panel, or you can plug in a micro USB and charge it that way. The unit itself will charge a phone or other devices. It has a 2000 milliamp battery built into it. I've never really used it to charge anything. I've just never felt the need to, except for when I first got it. Like, I did it just to test it, just to see if it actually would charge, and it does. But I've never like sat there and timed it. Maybe I'll do that one day and do like a harder review on it. But the strap that holds it closed when it's compacted, you can snap that together and you can use it as a handle. You can hang it from stuff. All in all, it's not really that bad of an item. It's actually sort of like a favorite gear item for me and Panda. Now, this thing is not something I would have ever thought to purchase on my own. Usually when I look at stuff like this, I really don't see the need, the purpose, or anything like that. But because I received it in my subscription, it's like, why not give it a shot? And this thing is held up extremely well. I've never heard of this company before receiving this item, and that always leaves me a little skeptical too, when like you don't hear anything about a company, because word of mouth usually is a good or bad thing. But it'll show you how far charged it is. It has a red light to indicate that it is charging, so it is pulling some charge off this little bit of light that's out. But this thing, where it got my attention, so for those of you that aren't familiar with SkinnyGPanda, and I'm sure that most of the people that watch me are, but if you're not, you should go check her channel out. I'll put the link down below. But she deals with some sleep paranoia occasionally when we're in the woods, and having like a little light like this helps her. So it's been really nice for that, and we've had this thing out in crazy rainstorms. The very first trip we ever used it in was in February. It was cold, it rained for like 12-14 hours straight, like a hard rain, and this thing stayed lit all night. It didn't get any kind of water damage, nothing seeped to the inside of this bladder that expands it. Yeah, not a bad piece of gear. When it's expanded like this, it is 6 by 6 by 6. So it's a 6-inch square thing, footprint frame, and when you compress it, the height of it becomes 1 inch. So still not bad. It weighs 8.5 ounces, which still makes it doable for backpacking purposes. And it's definitely, this has definitely become a piece of gear that I recommend. We saw someone on the trail with one of these when we did the PA Grand Canyon a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and someone had it and they said it was their first time using it, and I told them that they would not be disappointed. So yeah, definitely a favorite, an unexpected favorite. Like I said, this is something I wouldn't normally purchase for myself. But with this being a favorite item, if you're looking for a light and you have intentions of backpacking, I wouldn't use this. This is fantastic for car camping. Now, why wouldn't I use this? Well, recently on a trip to REI, I noticed that they are now selling these lights, this brand, in some of the outdoors stores, which is awesome because I didn't realize that they had built that kind of name for themselves. I didn't realize they were getting that much attention now. And what we found in the store is they no longer just make this model. They make smaller ones. Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned, but this is, I believe this one's 150 lumens. They make a smaller one, and there's some rain, but they make a smaller one that is a little cheaper. This one retails for right around 50 bucks. They make a smaller one that I think was $30. I would say, not knowing the exact measurements, but it's like probably like a quarter of what this is, roughly. So it's lighter, it's smaller, it does not charge devices like this will, but that one still has a mini solar panel on it, so you can still charge your light by the sun. And if I were to buy one for myself for backpacking purposes, that's the direction I would go. But car camping, or like anyone that's really concerned about weight, car camping or other use for the bigger version. But that's the only reason why I say I wouldn't recommend this, because they do make a smaller, lighter version. Hope you guys found this item interesting. I know I've definitely been satisfied with it, and never expected this to grab my interest the way it has since I got it. But that's it. I will catch you guys next Friday. Enjoy your week.